This is EzDent-i Quick Start Video Manual, Chapter 3A, the Viewing tab, specific to patient search and windowing. The objectives of this video today will be to search for a patient by name and advanced search either by modality and date, as well as utilize the windowing tools including brightness, contrast, sharpen, max sharpen, inverse, as well as film effect. In order to access the windowing tools, let's left-click on our Viewer tab and then perform a search for our patient. In this case here, we're searching for a patient by the name of Peggy Brown. I type in the name of my patient, left-click on Search, and I found my match. I left-click on the patient itself, and then left-click on OK. From here, I can then verify that I'm in the correct patient chart by verifying the chart number, patient name, as well as age. At this point in time, in my workspace, I now have the most recent image that was captured, and then all other images for this patient are displayed in the thumbnail view along the bottom of the window. Another search view that I can do is perform an advanced search based on modality and date. I do that by clicking on the box with the plus sign to do my advanced search. From here, let's say we want to search for panorama captured within the last month. Click on search. It then found 3 patients that have had a panorama image captured within that 30-day time period. I simply left click on the name of my patient, left click on OK at the bottom. It'll then bring up that patient and any images associated for that patient. Now that we have brought up our patient, let's navigate now through our windowing section of the software. The first one here is brightness, which is based on percentage. We can increase the brightness by positioning our mouse at the end of that blue bar, left click, and then slide to the right. The higher the percentage, the higher the brightness. If I want to make the image darker, simply left click and then slide the mouse to the left to make the image darker. If I wish to adjust my contrast, same process. It increases or decreases by percentage. By positioning my mouse at the end of the purple line, I can then left click and slide to the right and increase my contrast. What contrast is going to do is create a greater separation between light and dark. As I increase my contrast, whatever is light becomes lighter, and whatever dark, it becomes darker. If I want to reduce my contrast, I simply left click, slide to the left, and now I'm reducing the separation between light and dark. From here, once I've made my adjustments as far as my brightness and my contrast, I also have 4 other options down below. For instance, I can left click on Sharpen to sharpen the edges of my image. I can do Max Sharpen, which will enhance the sharpness if you want to bring up more of the PDL around the root tips. I also have the ability to do an inverse, where whatever is black is now white and vice versa. Sometimes it works well when looking for small anomalies such as root fractures. The last effect that I have is what's called film effect. This is often referred to as kind of an old school effect where it creates a film image tone with your digital radiograph image. At any point in time, you can always revert the image back to its original exposure by left clicking on Reset at the bottom of the window here. This concludes our video presentation on patient search and windowing within the Viewer tab window. At this point in time, you should be able to search for your patient by name, as well as advanced search by modality and date, as well as utilize the windowing tools including brightness, contrast, sharpness, max sharpness, inverse, and film effect. Thank you.